Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 13th, 2022. Here's your Wacky Wednesday challenge. Hit it, Jimmy. Scavenger hunt is sold out. Don't worry if you missed out. There will be another event before the school year ends. And we, of course, invited Ray the Eagle, so he might be out there, although he might be hard to recognize because he'll be dressed up as a bunny. So watch out for Ray the Eagle at our scavenger hunt. And I want to just remind you a couple of things. First of all, want to send some positive vibes to our fifth grade scholars. I want us all to take a moment of pause. Every one of us, every teacher, every staff member, every student who hears my voice right now. I want you to send positive energy, positive thoughts to our fifth grade scholars who are the first students to take a high stakes test. That means a test that matters a whole lot they'll be the first ones in 2 years to start the high stakes test again. Fifth grade students, keep your eye on the prize. Remember what this test is for. This test tells your story, tells the story of what you know, of what you learned, and of what you still need to learn. It's called high stakes because a lot of decisions are made on this test. A lot of decisions on what classes you will get when you go to middle school. A lot of decisions on what services and support and intervention you need while here at Raymond Temple and beyond. A lot of answers to what we need to buy and what we need to provide comes from your high stakes testing. So don't be nervous because nerves will not help you, but absolutely take it seriously and put a lot of thought. And remember that hard work is part of the process, and it's okay for it to be difficult. Hard work, you can do hard work. You can do hard things. So make sure you try your very best. And from all of us at RT, we're going to take 30 seconds to see if you can feel the positive energy. Everyone, let's send your positive thoughts. Thank you. Good luck, Raymond Temple fifth grade scholars, as you begin the high stakes testing in the area of science. Okay, words matter. So for today's small conversation or short conversation, not small, short conversation, I want you to think about a time when you said something and then later regretted it. Want you to think about a time you've said something and then later wish you hadn't said it. You regretted it. Okay, I got mine. I'm sure everyone has said something because we're not perfect that we wish we didn't say or hadn't said. Now, the bad news is I haven't figured out how to go in the past and make it right. But what we can do is learn from the past. And remember that words matter. And before you say something that you might regret, try this technique I learned just the other day from a coach. She said, when you're about to say something that you're not sure needs to be said, take the 5-second rule. I think she called it the 5-second rule. And it's simple. You have the thought right there, ready to be said, but you count to 5, your mind. And after those 5 seconds, if you still feel it needs to be said, say it. She said 5 seconds is all it takes for the brain to work out if it's necessary. 5-second rule before you speak, because your words matter. Now, for lunch today, we are having turkey pepperoni calzone. And I remember that we have some changes. Here we go. We have some lunch changes that we want to share with you. April 19th, it will be turkey taconada. April 21st, which is Thursday, it will be cheese pizza. And April 22nd will be teriyaki chicken. Wow, lots of changes in the same week. So let's just do it one at a time. For Tuesday, that's next week on the 19th, it is a turkey taconada. That's your menu change. For today, you're having turkey pepperoni calzone. All right. So we are now at the point where we do our Faces of Raymond Temple. But as you can see, it's only me today. So guess what? I'm going to interview myself. And hopefully you'll learn something new about me. The first question is what room number I'm in and which grades do you teach? So you all know that I no longer teach, but I think what maybe you might not know is that I taught for close to 20 years. I taught elementary school for a few years, but the majority of my teaching career was in middle school. I taught 8th grade English, ELD, which is English Language Development, creative writing, and I think that's it. Yeah, I taught 6th grade and 8th grade, and I taught a few years in elementary school. When I first started, I was a 3rd grade teacher, and then I taught 4th grade. My classroom was called the Scholastic Safari. Had I always taught this grade, so like I just mentioned, I started my teaching career in elementary school, but most of my years were in middle school teaching. And what do I love about teaching at RT? I'm going to change that. What do I love about being the principal at Raymond Temple? And I'm going to say that what I most love is when students feel comfortable to reach out to me and let me know if they are feeling something that isn't fair, or they have a great idea. Like right now, Jace has a great idea about a Raymond Temple postal service that we're working through. The butterfly garden was a student's idea. So many of the things that happen here at Raymond Temple are because of students who feel comfortable advocating and reaching out to me and letting me know their thoughts. That's what I most enjoy about being a principal here. What hobbies? So I have a doggo. I call her my doggo, little Annie, that we go on very long hikes. Not so much now because she's older, but we go on long hikes on the weekends, and I very much enjoy hiking. And I just picked up roller skating. I'm not very good, but I love it. And when I put music on, I feel like I'm the best roller skater out there. I know I'm not, but I feel it. So I really enjoy that. 2 facts or memorable moments from your life. So I think 2 facts that you may not know that I think are fun is that I actually taught martial arts for many years. I went to the Junior Olympics, and I was a Junior Olympic referee for karate. And that just a great memory, a great time in my life. Another personal fact is that I have 4 kids, and 2 of them are twins. So twins, there's 2 that their names are Emilio and Mateo, and my non-twins are Esteban and Sarah, or Sarita, as I like to call her. And a memorable moment of my life, I have been very fortunate to have so many memorable moments. I think the one I most want to share with you is the memorable moment of receiving my doctorate. Being able to complete this degree was very difficult. And having my mom there, I almost want to cry just thinking about it. Having my mom share that moment was very important for me. And I felt like I made her proud. And she did a lot of things to make that happen. One of the hardest things she did was leave her country and come to the United States without knowing any English, and brought us here to this country so that we can have a good education and a better life. And I felt like getting my doctorate was a way to say, thank you, Mom, for doing that. So that is something I want to share with you. Before we conclude, is there anything you would like to say? So I just want to say, if I haven't said it enough already, how much I appreciate your letters to me, your smiling faces, your trust in me, and your positive mental attitude. I know I'm not perfect, and I know that sometimes it might seem like, I don't know, maybe I'm not listening to all of you, but I want you to know that every day when I wake up, I do 2 things. I thank God for giving me the opportunity to be your principal, and I ask God to help me make the best decisions and keep everybody safe. So I think that's what I want to share with all of you. I'm supposed to thank myself for my time and tell myself how much we appreciate everything that you do. So, self, thank you. You're welcome. All right. That was the Faces of Raymond Temple. I hope you enjoy it and it's not too silly. I had a great time interviewing myself. Stay tuned for your sight words after the pledge, and remember to soar every day, everywhere, with everyone. Boys and girls, we are down to the last 30 days of school. Stay strong, and be great eagles.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.